Just open up with a couple of brief comments. Obviously, it was a great win for our program last Saturday. Our kids played really hard. Our plan to win, play great defense, run the football, win the special teams battle, those things happened. I thought Chester Stewart played with great demeanor. He had great leadership and managed the game really well. There's no question that our team plays hard, and I think with great execution, it gives us a great chance to win any game. And so Saturday was a great statement. It was by our football team, but also a great learning experience for our football team of what it means to follow the plan to win and what the outcome can be. Obviously on offense, Bernard Pierce, he had about 150 yards. He had 5 touchdowns. Matt Brown had 12 carries running the ball for 75 yards, made over 100-something yards, all-purpose yards, special teams included, which was so valuable. Chester was 140 yards passing, 9 for 9, 9 carries for 43 yards. Evan Rodriguez had a great day, 5 catches, 96 yards. Our total offense was 285 yards rushing, 140 passing, 425 yards total. And as you know, that in the second half, we really didn't try to throw many forward passes. We really just wanted to, manage the game, and there wasn't much left that we needed to do at that point, other than make sure that we didn't turn that ball over or control the clock. We had over 41 minutes of possession time in that game, which is incredible. Almost 20 minutes of possession time at the half. So those stats were great. On defense, Steven Johnson had 11 tackles. Kevin Krogoth had 5. We held him 195 yards passing, 45 yards rushing. So that was a pretty potent offense, and I thought our defense did an incredible job of getting them 3 and out, getting them off the field. We did a great job of managing the game by keeping our offense on the field. So I thought that the coaching staff, the players, everyone did a great job of managing that game the way it needed to be managed to win the game. Coming into Toledo, Toledo's a heck of a football team. I come in here each week. I tell you what I really think. I don't sugarcoat it. I watch the tape on Toledo. I think they're outstanding. I just do. I've heard the comment that their coach made that they feel like they're one of the best 1-3 teams in the country. I would agree. I think on defense, all 11 of them have started in various different games. They're a high-energy defense, 11 hats to the ball. They're very multiple. They put together a lot of different fronts and schemes and pressures. They've got some really good players. Their linebackers, their safeties. Their defensive end, number 23, is, I think, an outstanding player. So I think, I know their coaching staff does a great job. There's a reason why they're so competitive in every game they played. I think they're well coached. I think they have ability. I think they have talent. I think they're backed up against the wall. I think this is a scary football team on defense. On offense, they're averaging 31 points per game. Eric Page, number 12, I think is a heck of a football player. He's got 38 receptions right now in the year. They've got 2 quarterbacks. They're both dual threat guys. They're both explosive guys. They're creative offensively. They're going to get their playmakers the ball. They spread the field. Even though I understand they've lost their starting running back, they have 2 other running backs, as they say themselves, are quite talented, and I would agree based off the film. So this is a talented football team that's coming in very, very hungry. Obviously, we open up MAC play, and it's all about winning the conference, and so all teams are very much alive from that standpoint. Whatever their non-conference schedules have been, you're now coming to conference play. And we need our fans, we need our alumni, we need our students this week. This is our home opening MAC conference game. It's a great Philadelphia sports weekend this weekend. You've got Temple opening it off at 12 o'clock at the Link. You've got the Phillies playing in the afternoon, right? You've got the Eagles playing on Sunday. We want to make this a great. What makes Philadelphia great is the fact that it is a great sports city. And here we are. What a great thing for sports fans to be able to take advantage of, and we want to help that out. So we're obviously offering an opportunity for the Phillies fans to be able to go from one parking lot to the other with their ticket, get into the game for $5. We're offering those Eagle fans that they're football fans. Come on in. You bring your Eagle ticket, get in for $5. We want to get that done. We want our police, our unions, our firemen to be able to come in here into this game and feel the passion of Temple. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Week, and that's something that's big for our program. We're heavily involved in the Susan B. Komen Race Cure for Life in anybody wearing anything pink coming into this game have a great opportunity to come in here and have great entertainment. Football fans, wear something pink, something great for a great cause. It'll be a $5 ticket price to be able to get it if you wear something pink. So, obviously, as you can see, we want it to be a Philadelphia sports weekend. We want Philadelphia people to take great pride in their sports teams. Temple is obviously embedded here right now in terms of major college football in this city. That's been proven, and we want to have just a great fun Saturday as we embrace the opportunity to play our opening MAC home football game against a great football team. A very, very fun team to watch. Both teams competing like heck. That's what I got.
Steve, because of the way Toledo lost last week with that call, I know you can't really necessarily get inside their heads, but are you anticipating even some more juice out of them just because of the fact that they feel like they might have been cheated on that call?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question that Toledo's going to come in here with an edge. I'd be saying the same things. I mean, you'd have an edge because you'd say to yourself, you know what? We're right in the middle of the Ohio State game. We played first half against Boise like nose up. We come into the Carrier Dome on the road. We're on the road at Syracuse, and we played them great. And I think what you take from that is we can play against anybody, and we just gotta stick together. We're gonna go down there, and that's the mindset. So yeah, we're gonna get a very motivated, competitive, angry, if you will, football team coming in here to Philadelphia. But more importantly, is they're talented, right? I mean, all that is accurate, but they're talented. They have the wherewithal. They have players. So, that's why I'm telling you it's going to be a heck of a football game. No doubt in my mind about that.
Coach, Bernard can break Palmer's record this week. What can you say about what he's done so far this season, Mac, Player of the Week again?
Yeah. I mean, he's had a great season. He's just, I loved his demeanor last week. I loved his attitude. He took the field in warm-ups. You could tell that he and Matt Brown, it was like they wanted to put this team on their back. I mean, they had really tremendous mindset going into that game, and they both played that way. And, he's been playing really well. He's been practicing really well, and I would anticipate that he'll have another great week this week. He's got that unique combination of speed, make you miss, size to pull away from tackles. And, we want to run the football. I mean, that's by nature what we want to do. And so having Bernard and also having Matt gives us a great combination there. And teams obviously are going to come in here and say, okay, we've got to stop the run. That's the priority right now. And our mindset is, okay, well, we're going to find ways to run it, but we're also going to utilize that fact and set up the play-action pass, which is what we did against Maryland. A lot of people don't realize that those play-action pass, those nakeds, and we opened the game with a play-action pass, and they're just so dramatically open because people are loading the box to stop Pierce. So we've got to find that mix and that blend. I don't know if I answered your question.
Steve, last week we talked about, okay, how is my team going to respond off a tough loss?
Right.
Now we're almost asking you the opposite question.
Right.
How, what have you seen so far? I guess you haven't seen a lot of them because today's Bloody Tuesday, but...
Yeah, I saw them this morning, and, I made it pretty clear to them. I give players credit, too, because, like I think I said this last week, so I'll probably repeat myself, but, they watch tape now, these kids. They kind of, sometimes you got to try to, not fool them, because you can't. I don't handle it that way. I'm just not wired that way, where I try to, manipulate it like that. But, they really watch the tape. They know. They can see they can watch Toledo and tell, wow, this team's pretty good now. And we do a good job of pointing that out on the video too. I mean, we'll meet special teams here this afternoon, and they'll see that they approach special teams just like we do. A lot of teams don't. They do. So our guys will see that. So it's all week long. That's what it's about. But I'm hoping, and I think where our team is right now is, I think that their calling card is playing really hard. And I think they're adapting that mindset, and that's really important, because I think if a team has that mindset and they learn that that's the way we play, you won't have that letdown, and that's what we're driving home, because that's our shtick. We've got to play really hard, and we do. We play really hard, and if that becomes your habit, if you start picking and choosing when you play hard, you're going to get beat. You'll get beat. A team will come in like we did last Saturday and punch you right in your face.